Hello, this is John Piper with the weekend video clip, and it's Saturday the 6th of January 2018, so Happy New Year once again to you all. Excuse my voice, I've got a bit of a cold which is just breaking. I'll try and stagger through this report as best I can. Right, this is the German DAX, this is the daily chart. I have promised various people to explain how ABCs work. An ABC decline, or indeed a rally, is one of my favourite buy or sell signals. And this is the DAX. Let's switch to the red one. And we have this clear A, B, C. Now the actual pattern is going to vary quite a lot, i.e. the actual way the thing, the ABC is formed. For example, this is a regular ABC with a lower low there. But the basic premise is three waves, one, or A, B, and C. And you often then see a buying opportunity coming in, following that ABC. Personally, I was thinking we'd seen a different pattern here, which I'll now go and look at in more detail. There are actually two patterns I use predominantly. One is the ABC, and the other is the five-wave form. What happens is that the five-wave form is generally an impulsive pattern, suggesting that move will continue, at least in the early stages. And the ABC is a corrective pattern, suggesting a reversal. So if we look at the DAX, it provides an example of both, in fact. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5. Now the 3 are subdivided. That's really the only complication here, but the waves do subdivide. If you go to, this is a 4-hour chart now, go down to a shorter term chart, you can see the waves dividing down to 1-minute charts, in fact. I'm not saying it's all exactly precise, but the patterns are relatively clear. You just need to train yourself to see the patterns for their usefulness. So, having seen 5 waves down, we know two things, right? We know firstly that we're going to see some kind of reversal, because having seen 5 waves, you've got a complete move, and so you then get an ABC, A, B, C, which is a corrective thing. Now, however, having said that, it then gets a little bit more complicated because the ABC itself can extend, as it has in this case, into another ABC, which is a B wave, and then a C wave, which, as you see, is actually a 5. And these, I mean, I understand this is probably getting rather complicated. It's not meant to be complicated, and obviously I've been doing it for 30 odd years now, whatever it was. So it's second nature to me, but it does take a little bit of time to grasp the essences of this. But you concentrate on the two fundamentals, which is the ABC and the 5, and just think about those. It should become clearer more quickly. Right, the easiest way to simplify this is actually just look for the clear, clean patterns. So I don't think there's 5 down to there, and this A, B, C to there. You could say, right, that's a shorting opportunity. I'll look for some kind of signal. You use your own signals. You might want to see a spike. You may want to see the market penetrate a certain level, or various other things. So let's say you went short here. You then perhaps take half profits around here, move your stop to break even there. Good trade management. You then see the market go down to here. You're doing quite well. You may lower your stop. This will then drop you out. At that point, the pattern will become a little bit confused, and you'll stand aside until you've seen something else that triggers you into a position. Okay. Now, next time you might trade, having seen the 5 waves down, you then can count A, B, C to there. So there's maybe another area where you might target. Again, you might get in a bit lower down, same kind of parameters. Take some profits here, 50%, move stop to there, see it go down here. Now, this was actually a bit of a dummy move. Because I was expecting 5 waves down here. 1, 2, bring it on ABC in fact now. That's not in accordance with the theory, but of course markets don't work on rails. I was thinking we're going to see a 4 and a 5 down here. However, having seen this move up here, you may have said to yourself, right, this is clearly an ABC. We have parity, almost, not quite, but between the A wave and the B wave. So using the ABC theory, that was a good buy signal, which I didn't take for this first holiday period. Secondly, I was still looking for the move to go down. So I wasn't paying full attention, but I think it's now going to see new highs. This is a corrective ABC, so I'm looking for a 5-wave pattern, although the market seems to be in a blow-off top, so it's a bit more confused than usual. Going forward, when I see a clear ABC, I'll show you what, I'll just stick to those because the ABC is actually the simplest thing. Even though we're going to say got a big call, gold for example, to a little ABC. Very often possible to get in with a 10-point stop, with £10 a point, 10-point stop for example. Nice low risk trade, but with potentially huge rewards. Sometimes even 5-point stops. It's not good like gold. It's quite gentle. Clearly the DAX is not a gentle market. Looking at the Dow, it's just continuing to motor ahead above 25,000 now. You can see a few ABCs here, A, B, C. That's a bit more confused. A, B, C. It's called a flat, where the levels of the A and the C wave are roughly equivalent. Hard to count this. It's just a blow-off top. I think it'll go up so we see a key reversal, which I think is imminent, but these things can go on a lot longer than you expect. Right, gold. From 1240, we've seen this very strong rally. 5 waves to there. I think it's had to be a 2-wave. It's very subnormal. 3 to there, I think. Now a clear A, B, C. So a good buying opportunity there if you're looking at this. Ideally, what you want to say is a good solid trend and an ABC, and you've got a simple trading system which will give you some very good trades, very low risk trades as well. This has gone up to here. I think we're going to see a correction. We are due a correction. 1320, as I said last in Tuesday's or Thursday's report, is a key resistance level. We could see a bigger decline here, but I think gold is firmly in its harness now. And I think the upside is what beckons. So any sort of fallback, it's a buying opportunity. And I'll be reissuing. I mean, the big call remains in place actually since 2016. But I will be reissuing that once I see a good entry point. And in the private group, we'll be looking at options on nuggets and such things to maximise the potential this year. I mean, as I said in Thursday's report, this year is going to be an excellent year, and some very, very profitable moves in gold and cryptos. A lot of risk though. If you're in equities, the fiat currencies are going to have some hard times this year. I think this year is going to be a pivotal year. Maybe we can see some tipping points, but this is one year where you really want to be in the right instruments for the right reasons, with the right gearing, and doing that, you could make a lot of money this year. So it's an important year to you get it right, I guess. On to Bitcoin, we saw this peak at 20,000 in mid-August. ABC decline, so that could have been a good buying opportunity. In fact, it has been. It's gone quite well up since then. However, this is also an ABC, suggesting it's just a corrective move. ABC there, so that's an A wave and a B wave. A waves and B waves tend to be ABC forms, not always. C waves tend to be 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could be close here to the top of the B wave with another leg down. Now, that'll take us below 10,000 almost certainly. I mean, there's support here. This is a Coinbase chart, so around 10,500. But if we see a peak around 17.5, and if the C wave is equal to the A wave, which is often one thing they do, so 20,000 down to 10.5 is over 9,000 points. So 17.5 takes down 8.5. So that would be a solid sell-off on Bitcoin, with a shock to the system, shake out a lot of weak holders, but be a great buying opportunity, I think. The altcoins, Bitcoin's been lagging a bit since the middle of December, but the total market cap of the crypto space has gone up because the altcoins have taken up the slack. What will happen if Bitcoin slides down another 9,000 points or so? I don't know. The altcoins might also start to have a shakeout. It's quite possible that there will be it is too many people get on board. They get on board for the wrong reasons. They get on board because there's money to be had. They buy at silly prices. So they're weak holders, meaning that they risk too much at the wrong price. Price goes down, they can't afford to hold, they have to get out. That's what a weak holder is basically. Or they're just nervous, which is the other thing. So my expectation is that in 2018 we're going to see Bitcoin, as I said, 100,000 is a reasonable target. It's 500% off the $20,000 peak. Bitcoin was up about 20 times, 2,000% in 2017. So I think that's a reasonable expectation. The space is growing and growing. It's getting more regulated, which is a good thing. Regulation is actually just denotes wider acceptance. You've got the futures and the options, etc. You've got the institutions moving in. I've covered this ground before. It's all in my Bitcoin Business in a Box course, which you can obtain by subscribing to Big Call, and there's still the £1 offer, which I'm going to take off the table actually in a couple of days. But the first month is £1, so it's a bargain basement. Anyway, so the chart is pretty convincing that we're going to see this move. Having said that, all charts are open to interpretation, and it's not what the chart says, it's what the market does. It's important. So if we take another interpretation, it's possible. This is not a very clean count, but A, B, C. This could be a one wave with an irregular ABC 2, and this could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 of 3. A, B, C, and then up again. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to see the shakeout, but I'll be looking for this count to get some validity. If we get validity, really, I think a sell-off from around here is very likely. But if we hold around this fourth wave here, so around 14, between 14 and 15, and a strong rally develops from that level, then that would be a very encouraging sign. But I'm pretty sure we're going to sell off into that level. So I think 14,000 to 15,000 is the key level to watch. So if it starts to rally from there, then that would be, well, good news for people who don't want a better buying opportunity, and bad news for people who do want a better buying opportunity, I guess, but it depends how you view these things. Right, we're looking at Ethereum. See a much happier pattern. Count as a one wave. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, A, B, C, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3. So we've got a 4 due, and we've got a 5 due. That might complete the move from this point here. So 1, 2. That's how far is it? From here about 1, 2, 3. Then a 4. So it looks like Ethereum could also sell off with Bitcoin, but it could be contained as a fourth wave. At least that's what the chart is telling us. It could be quite a deep move, in fact. I mean, it could even take down 600 again. It could actually halve. And the key rule is you can't go below wave 1, which is that one there. So it shouldn't go below 400, but it could go a fair way down. But Ethereum looks pretty solid, but clearly that could join in with a sell-off looking for in Bitcoin. Right, finally today, Litecoin. Not the easiest count actually, but so it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I've already had a huge great ABC off here, quite a substantial move actually. That looks like a very solid low. We've gone sharply, A, B, C, and we're rallying again. This looks quite positive, in fact. Looks like we've seen the low, done and dusted, and we're climbing up again. Again, Bitcoin falls away, who knows what might happen, but this chart looks positive for now. Right, that's all for today. I hope you found it interesting and useful. Please feel free to email me if you want any more information on ABCs and 5s. I'm very happy to include content in these videos that people actually ask for, it actually gives me something to talk about, which is all not as absolute things to talk about with the cryptos that are there at the moment. Anyway, have a great weekend. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.